How waking up early is killing you, according to science. When I was a young adult, my ideal days looks like this. Sleep 2 a.m., wake up 7 a.m., have some naps in the afternoon, and move on with life. However, at a point in my life, I discovered that I was forcing myself to wake up early. Hell, I had many bad days, and I was probably influenced by some online articles or write-ups because there's a lot of noise about how almost everybody in the world is waking up early. In fact, a lot of people will tell you that all the rich people in the world wake up 5:30 a.m. I tell you, that's a bullshit, and I'll prove that with science in this video. So, let's get started, as I'll start by sharing with you 3 wrong assumptions most people have whenever they talk about waking up early. The first wrong assumption. The first assumption about waking up early is that we assume that every human being is the same. Oh, come on. If you are old enough, you understand that this is not the truth. No 2 animals are the same. So, no 2 animals sleep at the same time or for the same hours. Lions do not sleep like fish, and birds do not sleep like goats. Different animals have their different hours and time of sleep. If that is the case with the animals, where do we get the idea that every human being should sleep or wake up at a given time? Now, you will agree with me that no 2 human beings are the same. So because of this, no 2 human beings should sleep or wake up at the same time. The second wrong assumption. The second wrong assumption about sleep is that we assume that everybody is an employee. Let me explain this. The concept of waking up early is popular because most people in the world are employees who resume at work by 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. depending on the country. The idea of waking up early is actually attractive because if at all these people don't have to wake up, they need to do so by necessity. But again, this is also wrong. This is wrong because first, these people aren't waking up because they want to wake up by 5:30. They are waking up because they must wake up by 5:30. Second thing is, of course, not everybody is or should be an employee. So in the real sense of it, if everyone in the world has freedom to choose between waking up early and waking up late, you will discover that the message about waking up early won't be popular. Here's the truth. Most people simply force themselves to wake up early. The third wrong assumption. The third wrong assumption about waking up early is that we don't understand the concept of chronotype. Chronotype is the science that backs how animals sleep. Chronotype is actually a zoology term used to describe the number of hours and time different animals sleep, and it is applicable to human beings just as it is for animals. The science of chronotype is very simple. No 2 human beings sleeps at the same time because we have different internal clocks that dictate when our bodies need sleep. The same reason is why no 2 human beings need the same hours of sleep. Plus, no 2 human beings should wake up early at the same time. No matter how much we try, some people cannot just sleep until 2 in the morning, and you don't expect such people to wake up by 5, do you? If your internal clock wants you to wake up by 8 a.m. and you're forcing yourself to wake up by 5, you're only making that sacrifice to please someone else, maybe your employer. Now, after we've busted 3 myths about waking up early, I think I should share my personal experience with you. So I happen to be a night person, and the meaning of that is that I rarely sleep until 1 or 2 a.m. The best period of my life are usually at night. While every other person has gone to bed, that's when I'll be very much active doing a lot of wonderful things like reading, studying, or working. That is who I am naturally. I've fought a couple of times to change that, but it doesn't change because it's about our internal clock. It's about our internal programming. It's about our internal setup or makeup, which you can't just change. Just as you can't change your genotype and you can't change your DNA, you may not be able to change your chronotype, Though you can force yourself to wake up early every morning because of your job. More reason why I hate jobs. Now, there's a problem. Problem comes when we expect someone who sleeps like myself by 3 a.m. to wake up 5:30 a.m. And you are trying to bring some philosophy around that. To make that look as if that is the best thing to do. Some people will even tell you that Bill Gates wakes up around 5:30 a.m. Steve Jobs wake up 5:30 a.m. Obama wakes up 5:30 a.m. and Warren Buffett wakes up 5:30 a.m. In fact, Abraham Lincoln wakes up 5:30 a.m. just as if one of the criteria to success is to wake up by 5:30 a.m. Now, this video is to debunk all those myths. Listen, you don't have to wake up early. You just have to understand who you are and take advantage of who you are. But what about the supposed benefits of waking up in the morning? I know, I understand there are a lot of benefits, so to say that they are attached to waking up in the morning. But you know something? The exact same benefits are attached to sleeping late at night, and I'm going to explain that. Take for instance, one of the benefits of waking up 5:30 a.m., 5 a.m. or whatever time early in the morning is that when you wake up that time, almost every other person in the world is still sleeping. When you wake up early, there is no distraction from the TV or social media. There is no distraction from your friends or phones. So your brain is focused because there is no distraction. So you could get more things done in the first hour of the day than most people can get done in 3 or 5 hours of afternoon. Now, that is basic and the most important advantage of waking up early. But listen, staying up at night has the same advantage. Depending on the part of the world you are, by 12 in the morning, almost every other person are asleep. So if you are a night person like me, you have the same concentration at night as someone who wakes up early. Just as you can get a lot done by waking up early, you can also do the same by sleeping late, depending on what your chronotype is. Now, let me round up this video with a question. Should you wake up early in the morning? Yes or no? Yes, you should wake up early in the morning if you are a morning person. If you are a type that sleeps so early, maybe you sleep by 10 p.m. or you sleep by 9 p.m. Second, if you have a job or a responsibility that requires you to resume at work or any other place by 7 or by 8 in the morning. In these cases, you have to wake up early whether you like it or not. Again, should you wake up early? No. If you are in control of your time and how you spend it, and you are a night person, forget the bullshit of waking up early if you are in control of your time. If you can wake up at any time you want and you can sleep anytime you want, you don't have to force yourself to what everyone else believes is the right way or the right thing to do. I sleep many times by 2 or 3 in the morning, sometimes by 4 in the morning. How do you expect someone who sleeps by 3 a.m. to wake up by 5? Forget the myth about waking up early, except you have to do so because you are not in control of your time. If you are in control of your time, allow your inner clock to control when you sleep and when you wake up. Only make sure you are conscious of how you spend your time between the time you wake up and the time you sleep. You enjoyed this video, didn't you? We would like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.